Hey, greetings, family. How you doing? It's King Simon in the building. Your brother King Simon giving you some numero lessons of life and what I have discovered or have rediscovered again. And in studying numerovation or numerology, it is always a lesson. Now we're in the month of October, which is dubbed the 10th month, but in actuality, it is the 8th month because Octo represents 8. We're going to delve into a little bit of what this month entails or deals with. But my lessons so far, because I personally am in a sixth personal year. I personally is in a sixth personal year. And now that I'm in a seven personal month, I have to understand that research is very important in a month like this. Introspection, meditation, and I did my meditation late last night after 12 o'clock. So we was definitely in the October 1st frequency. And when I woke up this morning, which is so interesting, and I'm sharing this with you because, hey, if it's meant to be shared, I will share it with you. So let me put on my blue blocker glasses because I don't, radiation from computers. I ain't into that foolishness. So big up to my man KT, who be talking about the blue blockers. And don't forget, KT, the Arch Degree, will be at my event on November the 10th. KT, the Arch Degree, the Oracle will be in the place. Moncho and his beautiful wife, and Washa, will be there. So I'm doing the couples series, the couples connection. Of course, we got Abundance Child and Joshua Sarah. They're not a couple, but they're coming in with their individual energy. Also, I got Nairobi Sila. Nairobi Sila will be doing the Coon News Report. So she's going to talk about the Coon News Report of 2019 going into 2020 and who to expect to be a coon in 2020. Also, and that's a 7 to 10 minute report. So believe me, it's going to be funny because she's hilarious. So Nairobi Sila, and of course, performing live will also be Brother Pharaoh from out of the Nuapian Nation. So this is going to be extraordinary. Please share this video because I'm going to deal with the numero lessons of numerology, and Team Numerovation is in the building. So please share this. So this November 10th is going to be my 24th year celebration. And I'm happy to be in a 6th year and doing the 24th year because I started my professional promotional career in 1995. So 1995, of course, 1995 plus 24 equals 20. Of course, 24 equals 219. So we're in the year 219 now. I've been doing it for 24 years professionally, but I started actually when I was young. So really from 12 years old, I've been actually interested in doing promotion, but professionally when I got into SOB's nightclub, SOB's dinner club in New York. SOB's means the sounds of Brazil, the sounds of Brazil. Everybody else want to say son of a bitch. You're son of a bitch, but sounds of Brazil because the owner loved Jewish music so much. And which is so interesting to me while I'm going there, because the numero lessons of life is that in 1995, which was an interesting year to me because in 1995, of November, which was very interesting. I mean, like I told you before, the sneak peek months in numerovation or numerology is September, October, November, December. So I'm born 2167, but when you add that 1995 plus 2 plus 1, that equals 1998. And the 1998, as you break it all down, 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 8 equals 27. So it came up to the 27, which is a 9, and that is the universal love of expansion, universal number of peace, but the universal love of ending something and getting ready to begin something, because I was also going into feeling the effects of 1996. Remember, I got into SOBs around November of 1995, But I'm feeling the effects of 1996 because we were in the sneak peek months of the year to come. So 1996 plus my numbers would be equivalent to the number 10. So let's add that up. 2 February plus the 1st plus 1996 equals 1999. So that 1999 that shows up always go straight to the number 1, of course, because 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 1, 9 equals, of course, because 1 plus no, oh, sorry. This is mathematics. I'm into it. 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus equals 19, or plus another 9 equals 28. So I was going into a number 1 personal year and feeling the effects of a number 1 personal year as I was doing my movement from one particular thing or job description into another. And before I went into SOBs, I was actually doing security. So before I went to SOBs, I was doing security. I was working with Spike Lee and doing bodyguard work. And of course, I got attacked a few times, hypodermic needle attacked. I got crackheads came and attacked us at certain locations of stuff as far as buildings that I was working out of. But I knew there was a time for ending. And it could have been on the negative. It could have been I could have been hurt by knives or guns and anything, because 9 represents the military, knives, guns, police, all that. On the negative of the 9, that's where I could have went down that road. But on the positive of the 9, family, it was about expanding myself, staying on a higher level, also cleansing and detoxing things of my past and getting ready for the new number 1 year that was coming up in 1996. So that was very good analysis of my life. See, when you study numbers and its correlation with you as human or your family, it's very important to know that the numbers don't lie, and the numbers are here to guide you and give you a little bit of order to make sure you know where you're going, whether you're going up the highest frequency or the lowest frequency. So please understand that numerology is something very important that I think that each and every one of you should learn how to use it and don't abuse it. But like I tell many people, everything has duality. Numbers has a duality. So when you start to study numbers and recognize that these numbers have duality, it can help you. Now, getting to the lesson, I'm not going to be up here long. I just wanted to give the lesson because something just happened last night, this morning, today, that was very interesting to me. But I did not look at my numbers. I did know that I was going into a seven personal month. Because again, how you find your seven personal month, you add the day plus the month, the month plus the day plus the year that you're in, and whatever that comes out to. So I do 2 plus 1 plus 2019 equals 2022. 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6. So I'm in my 6th personal year. And then you take the month that we're in, which is October, plus 10. That equals, of course, when you add the 6 plus the 10, that equals 16, which is a number 7. So I am in my 16/7 personal month. So once you understand how to do it, I'll say it again real quick, very slow for you. How you find out about your personal month, you add the month that you're born, the month with the day that you're born, and with the year that we're in, the current year. The current year. When you get down to the amount that it adds up to, then you add that across, and the 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6. So you will be, I'm in a personal 6 personal year. Personal, it's my personal year on what I need to do in this year overall, in general, for the whole year since my birthday on February the 1st. So it was all about balance, all about family, all about love, but it's also about avoid being hard-headed, avoid getting into arguments, avoid being manipulative and all that kind of stuff. You got to know the balance of the 6. So 6 represents truth, justice, harmony, balance. But you got to understand how to use the 6. So I'm just making this. And then when you get with the 6, once you find out your personal year that you're in, then you add it to the month that we're in. So because in the Gregorian calendar, October is called the 10th month, which is really if you study language, octo or octa come from the 8. It represents 8, like octopus have 8 legs and all that kind of stuff, or 8 arms. But because we're dealing with the Gregorian calendar, my 6 plus the 10th month equals 16, which is a 7. So 7 deals with a very spiritual thing that I have to do, introspection. A lot of meditation happens. So I started my meditation from last night at 12 o'clock. After 12, I started because I had a conversation. So after 12, I started my meditation. Actually, it was around 1 o'clock. So 1 is one of my stronger numbers. So around that number, I started doing my meditation, and my meditation was very deep, and it was for about 10 minutes. I think it was a good 10-minute meditation, a good 9 to 10-minute meditation. But this morning, which is so interesting, I woke up this morning and I dreamt of the number 11, 11, 2, 28. Interesting. That is very interesting. I know the light above is kind of short. Let me move that number. This morning, I dreamt of this number, 1128. Now, y'all can have it. Y'all can go and play it. If you play numbers, that's your business. That's what you do. If that's what you do, play a number. But look at the numbers. Now, 1128 is November. Let's say November 28. And, of course, 2 plus 8 is 10, which is a 1. And look at, pay attention to what's on the board already. I want y'all to pay attention very clearly how things are synchronicity here. This is all about synchronicity. All right. November is the 11th month, and 1 plus 1 equals 2. What is my birthday? My birthday is February the 1st. November the 28th is basically the same energy of my birthday. But remember, November is the 11th month according to the Gregorian calendar. 1 plus 1 equals 2. 2 connects with my February energy. And then 28 adds up to a 10, which is a 1, which connects to my birthday. So go figure. 1128 is 2-1 in my birthday, as it connects to my birthday very well, in other words. So it's telling me something. What is that number telling me? How would let's say that's an angel number. Let's say that's an angel number, and on its positive, it reveals that number 3 energy, because 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 8 equals 12, which equals the 3. Okay? Beautiful. And 3 represents expansion. It represents exposure. It represents expanding beyond your mindset, expanding beyond where you're going. And like I said, I'm in my meditation month. So in my meditation, I got into more expansive thinking and expansive thought in that first day of my meditation, which was good. And it reveals something in this day particularly. So as you can see, what I dreamt of, the number 1128, adds up to my birthday, February 1st, because that's the 2 and the 1. And of course, 11 turns into a 2 and 28 turns into a 10, which is a 1. Synchronicity. Everything is in sync. So this is the type of stuff I show you in class, because my class is gonna be off the hook. That's just how we do it. And then we get into shapes and what that mean, and what the box mean, and what this mean, the circle, the dot. We get into all of those things. We get into the Kabbalah. We get into all of that. But I keep it very simple so you can understand it, so it can help you very much. So it can help you to be your very best. So now that you see that, I just want to share something. Like I said, I'm not going to be up here too long. Remember to please share this. I'm just showing you how to understand the numero lessons in your life when you understand it. Now that I am in my 7th personal month, and those that are just tuning in, you can go back and I explain how I'm in my 7th personal month. And today's date is October the 1st. So 1 plus the 7 equals 8. Which is very interesting to me as I study numbers. So I'm in my 8th personal day. I'm in my 8th personal day, and each one of you out there have a personal day, a personal month on certain things that you're supposed to do, certain things that you're supposed to handle, certain things you're supposed to use. Now, we know in numerology and the study of numbers that 8 represents money, power, build and destroy, and in certain aspects of numerology. This is an old soul energy because it actually represents circle going forward and one going counterclockwise. That's really what it is. So the build and destroy energy is right there. It's 1 0 on top of the 0 that makes the 8. Not just the what we think about as an infinity sign, because the infinity sign can be shaped like this if it wants to. Infinity sign can be like this. You know, it may have the appearance of the 8, but it's dealing with a cyclical type of thing where what goes around comes back around. And some people can compare it to the 8 to that sense, because 8 is still that karmic number. And that's what the infinity sign represents, a karmic thing that comes right back around. But in simplicity of numbers, this is actually 2 zeros on top of each other, one going counterclockwise, one going clockwise. And it is an old soul energy, and how to respect the old soul energy. It's also a number of discipline, because the 8 represents the need for discipline, the need for organization, the need for structure. So I'm in my 8 personal day today, which is one of my challenge numbers to the number 1, because I'm born on the 1st of February. And challenge could be either positive or negative. It depends on how the individual handle it. And I handled a challenge that happened today quite well, especially with my daughter's mother, which is interesting because my daughter is a Capricorn, and Capricorn rules the number 8, or 8 rules the sign of Capricorn. That's the Saturn energy, because 8 is a Saturn energy, and so is the Capricorn energy. So just keeping it simple. We're not getting too deep, just letting you know. And what's so interesting, in my 8 personal day, my daughter shows up to my door. So I'm breaking this down. I'm not even expecting, because she was supposed to come yesterday. But today is Tuesday, and I understand the energy, because because she's born on the number 9, Tuesday is her high power number. It's not high power day. And she don't understand that per se, but I've been teaching them in and out bits and pieces of numerology and how to use it and all that. But she came out of nowhere on her good high power day. She came, she did her homework because school is out and all that kind of. My other son is here. My son, he's born under the 7th of February and all that kind of stuff. But she came. Her mother texts me about her phone, and she wanted to get a service under my plan. So I knew I had to deal with some money. So I already knew money, because this is my personal day. Today is 8. Today is my 8 personal day, because it's my 7 personal month. My 7 personal month. This is the actual day of October the 1st. So I add that day to that personal month equals 8. So this is my 8 personal day. So of course already it's dealing with money. Either money is going to come or money is going to go. It's going to go. One or the other. That's how this thing works. That's how the system works. Either money is going to come in my 8 personal day, or either money is going to go in my base personal day, because that's the duality of the numbers. Either things come back to haunt you, or heal you, or help you. Help you or heal you. That's how the dichotomy of the number 8 is, because 8 deals with that energy of haunting or helping because of the karmic energy. So it's always good to produce some type of healthy karma. You could have good karma or bad karma, positive karma or negative karma. So understand, I'm in my 8 personal day. My daughter comes, and before my daughter comes, this text come in about her phone and what she needs and all that kind of stuff. But yet she ain't saying that she broke she broke her phone and took my daughter's phone. She's not saying this. She's not saying this. So again, family, because I'm in my 7 personal month, and 7 is the number of revelation, but also secrecy. 7 is the number of secrecy. So she tries to secretly just start breaking down, secretly try to hold secrets, or secretly try to say that my daughter needs this and the phone needs to be done that and all that kind of stuff. Me not knowing that, and I didn't know yet. I did not know that she took my daughter's iPhone, because she broke her phone, and she usually breaks her phone. And most number 5, so they're so terrible with technology sometimes. If they're not careful and don't handle things, they will break things, or they'll drop things and all that. That's what the 5 does, because that 5 is connected to the Mercury, and sometimes the Mercury energy has miscommunication, not only with their hands, but with people and all kinds of stuff. It's crazy. It's just what it is with this number stuff. I'll be catching people. Yeah, people don't know. I'll be reading them. Sometimes you can read a person's name, but getting back to the point. 7 is the number of revelation. secrecy be revealed or people keeping secrets. So I'm in my 7 personal month. Just got in as of today, got into my 7 personal month. I have to explain this because it's powerful how numbers work and how it shows me. So I'm looking at the text and I'm wondering to myself, why? So I consult the numbers. I said, something else is happening here. So my daughter comes in, she rings the bell. She rings the bell. I go upstairs. She walks in because she knows that I leave the door at a certain thing, and she has a certain access to the door. You gotta, whatever it is. But she comes in and she talks to me. She says, "Oh," I said, "What happened to your phone? How come you didn't text me? As a matter of fact, you were supposed to be here yesterday. What happened to you? You were supposed to be here yesterday." "Oh, I couldn't make it," and blah 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 blah. Whatever. She comes today. Cool. It's a high-powered day. Good. Great. She tells me her mother got her phone. Her iPhone 8. She has the iPhone 8. 8 again. That's her 8. That's her number. That's connected to Capricorn. Cool. I got it. She got the iPhone 8. I got it. Cool. She needs to be on my service. She needs to be on the family service. No problem. I'm willing to do that. But she don't have the phone, so I could take it to my carrier and let's deal with this. And we walked over to Boost and they say they can handle it, but yet she's on the Verizon plan, so that's going to be hard to make the transfer. So again, in my 7 personal month, still secrets are being held, but my daughter, she's born under the number 9. And 9 says what they mean and mean what they say. She's born under the Capricorn 9, January 9th. So she says what she means and mean what she says. So I asked her what happened to the phone. She said my mother broke her phone and had the nerve to take the phone that she saved up money for money that I gave her and other family members have given her, saved up money to buy her own phone. And her mother took her phone to use her phone just because she was reckless with her phone. Boom. That's revealed. Now, that's the first sign of revelation to me because I'm in my 7 personal month. And then, of course, old situations and circumstances come back in regards to money and all that kind of stuff. She's bringing it, and the mother's texting me all kind of stuff. I can read the texts to y'all. I got the receipts. I'm here looking at myself as a Lord have mercy. You know what I'm saying? But my daughter, because of her loving spirit and her energy, she just told me straight up. And she was just talking and complaining about her mother, but it's not here or there. I understand why her mother is the way she is, and I'm cool with that. She just have to deal with that. So moving forward now, so I don't make a long story short, because I'm going to stay here too long. We're going to the train station because now she got to meet her mother to go deal with the phone and all kinds of. So I give my daughter $80, not for a new phone, but just to buy a Visa card, so-called Visa prepaid card for her mother and all that kind of stuff to help her with the phone. No problem. I was already willing to put it on my family account, which would have cost me $80. Again, I'm in my 8 personal year. I'm hearing 8 coming up all over the place. $80 I give my daughter. $80 to put on the phone and connect the phone with my daughter because it would be an extra $30 on top of my $50 plan. And I understand all of this is going on. I'm like, I'm there laughing because I laugh at stuff like this. It's like when you're able to intuitively read into a situation, you start to laugh. And numbers help you to read. That's why I tell people take my class or study numbers. But a lot of stuff that you get in books, you're not going to get until you start to apply it and still you start to use your personal experience and start studying people around you. And then we get into the more traumatic parts of numbers and all that kind of stuff. That's what I get into because it seems that trauma of numbers also are attracted to me. So I got to deal with this trauma of different things and the trauma of this. So going back to the point, I'm in my 8 personal day, 7 personal month. My number 9 daughter comes in, her number 5, her number 23. 5 mother breaks her phone because of that's just what 5s do sometimes. They're so much in a rush. They're so fast. They're so quick to do certain things that they drop things and break things. That's what sometimes a 5 and 5 is connected to Mercury. So I understand that. I understand that whole thing. It happens to my son. It happened to a few other people that I know that's been under the number 5. Great, brilliant people. She's a brilliant woman once she wants to be, but you can operate either on the positive or the negative of the number. That's totally up to you to operate on the positive or the negative of the number. You have it under your control. That's what I'm trying to say. So now I give my daughter $80. I'm already here about these 8s, and 8 is one of my challenge numbers. Like I said to you earlier, 8 is one of my challenge numbers because I'm born on the 1st of February. It's one of my challenge numbers. October is also one of my challenge months. Boom, according to the science of numbers and its correlation. Boom. So I give my daughter $80. She keeps her money in one pocket, But I told her, just in case she's pulling out stuff, put the money in a different pocket and keep the stuff that you constantly have to pull out of your pocket in one pocket so people don't see when you're pulling out money or anything. You only keep that one locked. Boom. Great. My daughter calls me on her mama's phone and says, Dad, I lost the $80. So she loses the $80. She loses the 80 all the way down to meet with her mother. So I started laughing. I just laughed and I told her, don't stress yourself. It will come back to you, and don't worry about it. And not like I was going to throw it at her right now because she's downtown and she's not there. But I said, don't worry about it, because I guess she was stressing about it around her mother, that she lost it and all that kind of stuff. And her mother said, don't act too over exaggerated. And yeah, she's a number 9. They could turn up sometimes. That's just what they are. They could turn up when it's time. But she lost the $80 again. My 8. I'm in my 8 personal day. The 8 is one of my challenge numbers. I'm in my 7 personal month. We're in October, which is actually 8. October is actually the 8th month before they added July and August, but it's a 10th month. So understand the freak. Just understand. Just follow me, family. So she loses the $80, and I said to myself, this is a lesson and a blessings. I love lessons and blessings, especially when I consult the numbers. Although I intuitively all of us have intuitions, all of us have spiritual gifts, all of us have psychic abilities. So because we tune in and tap into certain people and then they call you, or you tune in and tap into certain people and then you see them, or you tune in and tap into people and then it pops up or a book fall out. We all have these powers that we learn and these lessons that we can, but I tell people to consult the numbers a lot so you can recognize these things are verifiable. It gotta be verifiable. So numerology helps to verify a lot of the crap or a lot of the good that's going on. So like I said, in an 8 personal day, either things are gonna haunt you or help you. And either dealing with the money as far as losing money or gaining money, where money can come or money can go. That's just how the 8 dynamics, that's just the balance. Everything is in balance. Anything is in harmony. So if it's doing one thing, it's doing another. So my point is that this day have already started. My first day of the month have already started, which is a good number. 1 is a good number for me, but because I'm in my 7 personal year, it's a 7 personal month. It's a month of revelations and things being revealed and secrets trying to be kept and the secrets of other people coming out, even the secrets of myself coming out. That's why it's best for you when you understand the frequency of numbers and using it and understand the cycles and the seasons that you're going in every month, every year, every day. You've tried to operate on the highest and wisest level of all the numbers so it can help guide you. So please share this and share this with other people. And if you want to do a numerovation session with me, by all means do one. You can text me your full name and date of birth and we can set up the session. It is a love gift or donation of $130 for the whole hour, where it's a conversational piece. I want you to ask your questions. I want you to write your questions down about either relationship, either business, either place you need to move to, whatever you need to go through. I'm here to help guide you from all honesty out of my heart, because this manifested in me where I'm not going to say I can afford losing $80, but who want to lose $80 from your own child because she didn't know she had a hole in her pocket? She didn't know she had a hole in her pocket. And because she's in her 5 personal month, according to numbers, and I understand that, I got it. I see where's that. And 5 personal numbers mean recklessness, sometimes on the negative, losing things, breaking things. And I understood how all of this connected, me giving her the money to she losing the money, being in her 5 personal year, and how 5 personal month. And how did I get that? She's born on January the 9th. And let's add it up again, show you how to get to that personal month. So when you add 1 plus 9 plus 2019, that equals 2029. And then you add the 2 plus the 9 plus the 2, which is 11, 12, 13. Okay, so 13, she's in her 4 personal year, but now add the 4 plus the 10th month, of course, and that will be 14, when she is in a 5 personal month. So 5 now deals with that recklessness. She's in the reckless month, on the negative of the number 5, where they might be moving too fast, doing too much things, moving, and 5 on his negative represents irresponsibility and all that kind of stuff. So we gotta pay attention. The numbers don't lie, people. Numbers don't lie. People lie to themselves. So I see where my daughter's at. I see where my daughter's at. And I understood. That's why I wasn't harsh with her when she called me and said she lost the money. I didn't get up and go up and I already read it. And I said I was going to talk to the family about it because I was walking away from the train station after I dropped them. I was talking to the family. I said, you know what? I'm going to talk about this day. And then as soon as I got home, I got the call that she lost the money. So I understand why I'm in my 8 personal month and how money can come or money can go. How my number 9 daughter revealed the secrecy of the 7 that telling me that her mother broke her own phone and took her phone. But her mother, I understand why her mother broke it. Mother born on the 23rd of the month. Not going to give you a whole month, which is a 5. 5 can be reckless on their negative. They can break things, miscommunication, all that kind of stuff. Boom. My daughter's in her 5 personal month. Once I added everything up, daughter's in the 5 personal month. Reckless, she lost the money. She lost the money. That just happens. Boom, 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 bap. You know what I'm saying? So moving right along, like I said, if you want to do a numerovation session with me or get my book, Numbers Are Simple, People Are Complicated, please. Numbers Are Simple, People Are Complicated. I got Numbers Are Simple, People Are Complicated. That's one of my books on numerology. And then the other book is Numbers Are Simple, Our Children's Health is Important. How to recognize certain ailments and certain possible ailments that might come up by using your numbers that you're born with and the numbers connected to your name. That's a full color, quote unquote, children and adults book because it can serve purpose for anyone born from the day of the 1st to the 31st in my children's book. So make sure you get both of those books. Numbers Are Simple, People Are Complicated, and Numbers Are Simple, Our Children's Health is Important. So I'm going to get on out of here, family. I just wanted to share you that if this looks confusing to you because you just came on, please watch this video again. Please go back and watch this video again, and then you'll understand why this is all up on this board, because I can show you better than I can tell you. I can show you better than I can tell you. And that's what I like to do. And remember, my classes, actually, they're all downloads. There's 10 downloads. So if you want to purchase all 10, make sure you either DM me on Instagram at King Simon Productions or Numeroversity, or private message me on Facebook at King Simon or MC Simon or King Simon Productions on Facebook, or hit me up on Twitter, of course, King Simon Prod on Twitter, or you can email me at King Simon Productions, either with an S or without an S, at gmail.com, or I am King Simon at gmail.com, or numbers, the letter R, simple at gmail.com, or you can go to my website. Please join my website community, my WordPress community. That's King Simon productions.wordpress.com. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com, or go to numbersaresimple.com. But please join my community. I'm going to be giving away some free stuff soon. I got a simple PDF book that I'm about to download, about to put up, that will be only for $5. That will be only for $5. But the information is valuable, especially for vegetarians, and what the industry is doing. So I'm going to be doing something like Ripley's Believe It or Not, but it's called King Simon Know It or Not. Know It or Not. That's what it's called. King Simon's Know It or Not. That's what I'm going to do. It's like Ripley's Believe It or Not, but it's called King Simon's Know It or Not. And the first series is going to be with the vegetarian industry and why it's important to either go towards a vegetarian diet or a semi-vegetarian diet. It's up to you. I'm not trying to change your diet and all that kind of stuff. That's not my premise. I'm just letting you know the facts. That's why it says know it or not believe. We're not in the age of belief. When this Aquarius age, as you feel in the age of Aquarius coming in, it's the age of the know. I know. And I'm doing diligent research just to put up these 101 things and some pictures added to it so you can see what's going on and you can see some of the information and some of the connections and the websites and all that. I'm doing it. So I want to make sure I got it out for y'all, especially by hopefully December or January for 2020. That's going to be off the, and it's only going to be $5 on my website, kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. And we have PDF, which you can print out for yourself or read for yourself on your phone. So once again, family, let me finish all of this. Remember, if you want to take my class, please email me any of those or hit me up at any of those mediums that I'm on, all the social media I'm on. Google me if you have to. If you want to do a session for yourself, a numerovation session, please, please, please text me your full name and date of birth. If you have WhatsApp and you're outside of the United States, text me through WhatsApp at 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. And if you do want to send a donation because you appreciate what I said and what I've just taught, please, I don't have Cash App right now. I will be bringing back my Cash App, but I have to handle certain things. But you can actually pay me through PayPal, and that's www.paypal.me/King Simon. That's paypal.me. I will put that up right now so y'all can see the PayPal. Hey, what's up, Pinky? How you doing? ¿Cómo está, Pinky? PayPal. I'm Cuban Jamaican, so you know the deal, Pinky. Slash King Simon. If you want to send a donation, you appreciate it. Any amount is beautiful. I don't put on the chat here, the Snapchat or whatever they call it here. I don't do that. If you choose from your heart to send a donation, I just put that PayPal link for you, and I think it's paypal.me/King Simon. That's what it is. I think that's what I have to put up, so you can go directly to the link from here. And of course, I got a Patreon page which I'll be putting up. That's King Simon. That's King Simon Production on Patreon. That's www.patreon.com/King Simon. If you want to come to the event, please come out to the event. I want to see all of you faces. I want to shake everybody's hands as much as you can. I'll even have people come up to the front and shake my hand and try to shake everybody else's hand so we can get some kind of camaraderie and some kind of energy with all the speakers that's coming up. November 10th, that's my 24th celebration in promotion and production. Those that just tuned in, I broke down why it's my 24th year in celebration and production. I broke it down on the board as we started. And I have, of course, KT, the arch degree, and his wife, the oracle. I'll be breaking down that information on health and wealth and all that. Then I have Muncho and his beautiful wife, Nawasha, coming in from the Acoma House Initiative. They're going to break down about love and wealth. And then I have my girl, my good friend for years, Abundance Child, the one, the only, from the Drop Squad Kitchen. She's going to be coming in and breaking down health and generational wealth, because she deals with that kind of food dichotomy. And she was inspired by Dr. Sebi to open up that restaurant back in the day. I was on the phone when Dr. Sebi told her that she needed to open up her own vegan spot. And she, sure enough, took her mother and her stepfather's dream, flipped it from the ice cream parlor, which was serving ice cream that can clog you up, but serving good food that can help heal you. Drop Squad Kitchen right there in Delaware, Wilmington, Delaware. That's Abundance Spot, a child spot. Then I have the one, the only Joshua Sarah coming in. He's an excellent teacher in regular school system. He can teach you how to count on your hands up to 1 million. That's how bad. Just one hand. He shows you this part. He be going in. And he counts up to any amount enough, I'm telling you. So Joshua Sarah is going to be dropping that knowledge of mathematical thinking. And then I'm going to close out with all that math and numerology in the 2020 and what we all should be resonating on in the 2020. And I think it's Dr. Blair's energy is so important. Dr. Blair's energy is so important. And I think we need to implement this prayer of Dr. Blair, because he was born on the 13th, and the 1 + 3 = 4, and 2020 adds up. The 2 + 2 = 4. I think we should implement this prayer. Please, universal creator, know in my heart that I love you. Please protect me and this planet on which I live now. Please open my mind, my spirit, and my soul to receive only truth and your love now. We should really implement this prayer for 2020, because Dr. Blair is not only an Aquarian born on February the 13th, but also that 1 in 3 personality, equals the 4, and the 4 is going to be very strong. And this is one of those prayers that can help calm you down and keep your mind in a right state. He used to have people join. He used to have millions of people join him at 12 o'clock noon daily to say this prayer all together in one unison, one unified way. Just like Muslims pray at a certain time 5 times a day, Dr. Blair had people saying this prayer. So I think we very much, matter of fact, I know we need to implement this prayer as all of us and start. Like I said, you can see it on there. If you could take a snapshot of it, please take a snapshot of that prayer. I'm gonna keep it up for a second there. Take a snapshot of that prayer. And when you see this download, share this, show people that you show. It's not how much I know, it's how much I care about people. That's why I show you how numbers can work to help enhance you and motivate you to take you to the next level. That's what I do. That's how I do, because it's important. I can say all the things about the good of the numbers, and some people do the negative of number, but you got to show people how it works and how they can stay motivated like a sigil, and how they can stay motivated like an I am affirmation. They got to know how to do this, and it would help yourself. It'll help your children. It'll help you to identify your children's, your niece, your uncles, and all that kind of stuff. It'll help you to identify the problem and the situation that your aunts, your uncles, your mother, your father, and all that, even if they want to heal or not. If they don't want to heal, that's up to them. That's not your mission. But your mission might be like my mission, to help guide and teach people. That might be your mission. My mission is to help myself, my family, and those that come for consultation. So it is what it is, family. I'm going to get on out of here. I want to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in. Yeah, King Simon in the mother flipping building. About to deal with my son, do some graphic work. I'm going to show him how to do some graphics and all that, so he can build up his morale as far as making that one of his streams of income. He's only 13, and hey, that 1 and 3 is popping up again. He's Aquarius, and 4 is ruled by the number Aquarius. So it is what it is. 22 is also ruled by the Aquarius. Also, the 11 is rules Aquarius. Also, the master number 11, the master number 22 rules Aquarius. So let's get it in, and let's do what we got to do and make things happen. So I am excited. I'm so excited, but I just can't hide it. Woo-wee. About to lose control, and I think I like it. I'm out of here, family. Y'all have a great day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're tuning this in. Please share this, please share this, please share this. And once again, if you want to do a numerovation session with me, please text me your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. I'm here to help, not hurt. I'm here to show you guidance and not hinder you from guidance. Have a great day, afternoon, or evening. King Simon is out of the building.